Hello! Hello everybody, this is Dominus for Responsible Gaming. We are playing Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Season 7. In previous episodes, we have completed Chapter 1 through 4 of Season 7. We are now... we have the complete set, the Tal Rasha set, which is the season set, and this actually gave us a huge boost in power. I wasn't expecting how much. So we are now a very powerful mage, which means that we should be able to have fun, and fun is good, even in Diablo. Which means Slayer should be interesting. Slayer doesn't really grant you anything other than this frame, I guess, which you already have here, I guess. What's the difference? Oh god, look at this. It's going to bronze. So this was like nothing, gray, and now it's bronze. Because I think there is at least one or two above that, so it's not like the best or anything. So I'm guessing bronze. That's lame, but anyways, we'll get it, because it's just fun, right? And we're gonna be able to just push this build a little more and get to like Torment, who knows, maybe up to 10, and actually really learn what the set is about. Some of those are fun, some of those are just painful as all heck. The set dungeon usually is tricky. We'll see about this particular one. But we have plenty of things to do, so let's just jump in. The difficulty right now is Torment 4. Well, let's check. We have quests for Torment 5 here. We have quests for Torment 7, Torment 6. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna start on 5 then. I don't remember. I think at the end of the previous video we went straight to Torment 4 and it was extremely easy, which means that we could do 5 or 6 pretty easily, but we're still gonna start on 5 and see what happens. We are also gonna pour ourselves a drink. How are you doing tonight? This is a pretty bad glass for a beer. So, I don't know if you knew, but foam forms more easily on a dirty surface, which means this glass is not very clean. But cheers. Quite delicious. We got ourselves a organically produced. Oh boy. Well, that thing doesn't advertise itself very nice. Oh, it's a saison. Okay. Saison du bon. It's good. It's good. I like it. I am not going to describe to you the entire sheet of information, but it is called Foret. Oh, Foret, okay. Sure. Sure, fine. F-O-R-E-T. Check it out. Free advertising for alcohol, I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure it's fine. So, we are going to check out what is there to do. Legendary Gem, that's a thing. Nephilim, Rift, Torment 5. I mean, we can just start with that, I guess. We do need to augment a gem to 25, which this one is at 20. It's gonna take a second. Can probably sell all of that. We'll craft it. Yeah, just craft it. Yeah. So let's just test our build in a Torment, in a Rift, I mean. That way we can just kind of get a feel for the night. Doop, 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 doop. Pew. Awesome. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I picked up a different build. Picked up a different build. It's probably not dramatically different, but it does use Spectral Blade instead of the Shock Lightning whatever that I'm using right now. Electrocute, that's the name. And I think I like that because I never really try and hit my enemies from far. I don't try and use my kill my enemies from far. Usually, I'm more annoyed that I'm trying to click away and still stay motionless when I'm trying to just get away from my enemies that are about to kill me. Granted that it's not exactly the situation right now. Right now it's more like, oh, that's cool to be able to kill those enemies very easily from far. But, so, yeah, you know what? Let's just wait for the difficulty to catch up with us, because now that we're overpowered, it's actually pretty nice. But ideally, I would rather have Spectral Blades, I think. Okay. I want more fight. You guys are not good. They are actually not strong enough. We could definitely have handled Dorman 6, apparently. Look at all that. I missed my teleport rune that allows me to teleport twice. That was good times. Okay. So yeah, we'll probably finish that rift as fast as we can. Which is rather fast as far as I can tell. Well, we need to do damage, I guess. There is just not that many people. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's just so much fun. So sometimes the enemy in the rift, the base enemy, I guess, is freaking goblins. So now there's goblins everywhere. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? There's goblins everywhere. I repeat, goblins everywhere. Okay, see if I can still catch some of them down there. There's one. Alright, well, let's see. That's a lot of crap. That's always exciting. Thanks for good loot. It's not actually that impressive, is it? I mean, it's a lot of stuff. But it's mostly crappy weapons. Okay. Well, I guess I basically have an inventory full of crap now. Maybe we'll just go sell right away. Let's just do that. He's gonna interrupt me. Ah! Hate you. You know what? I'm not in the mood. I'm not even on check. I'm just gonna sell it all. Scrap it all. Scrap the crap. Hashtag scrap the crap. So, all in the... see, it was fast. It was mostly fast. Grab more crap. I think it's just a bait for me, this goblin, like with his weird noises. I just can't help it. I always find myself imitating the goblin. It's a bait. It's my weakness. He did. Oh man, the damage. Alright, all dead, I guess. Can you see that? Can you see it? So I'm a little bit confident then that the set dungeon will be reasonably easy, because so the idea of a set dungeon usually is they impose like 2 different limitations to you. You have to clean a dungeon in like 2 minutes, and you need to do 2 things that usually are related to your build, which should mean that we're gonna have to keep all our stack of elemental damage up. We're gonna need to keep our 4 different types of damage up, and that, unless we are really hurting for enemies to attack, should mean that it's all up to us to just alternate 1, 2, 3, 4 nicely, which is not as hard as some of the conditions that have been imposed before. I know it's not very... You don't really know which one I'm talking about, and it would take a while for me to explain, but they're pretty annoying sometimes, to set dungeons. They ask you to do a lot of things in a very small amount of time. Like, for example, make sure you hit 15 enemies with 1 skill, and you need to do that 6 times. But that's only one thing that you have to do in 2 minutes. You also have to do another thing, and then you have to also clean the entire level. It's tricky. So, just like that, without even paying attention, we finished the rift. I see a boss here, but bottom line, this is all just a little bit too easy. So we're just gonna move on. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna do maybe a greater rift if we have a key. Let's see. Because we still need to augment our... Oh, we have a key. Riftacular. Still not in the mood to check the items, apart from the ring, maybe. No. Whatever. This thing. Crit. 10, intelligence, 6. Oh, we have a set item on there, so... Meh. It's not gonna work. In that case, stick it here. and go to a greater rift. We have greater things to do. Those things are rifts. Let's get boots. Let's get boots. Let's get boots.
That will look nice on you.
Oh, look at that. Sure. Another ring maybe? Or just... Actually, those shoulders... Not so great. Yeah, let's try... See what we can get in that slot. Nothing much. Okay. Not even gonna try them. Sweet. Greater Rift. Here we come. Can we empower it? So we're 5 here, so I think we can handle up to 6. Empowering 4 million. I don't have the money for that. Alright, whatever. We're taking as high as we can. So we're dealing massive damage, but I feel like those enemies were actually hurting us. That's pretty subtle. It was not very easy to notice that they were hitting us, but they kind of did a little bit. We'll see. Oh, that's all very nice. Oh! Hey, stop it. Oh. See, I got stuck there. Channeling, okay, yeah, that's cool. Channeling is gonna be good because if we have like infinite skills basically, yeah. That's what I wanna say. Oh, you're all masters now, huh? Changing the dialogues a bit. No.
I'm unstoppable.
It's true.
Need more time.
Okay. So far, doing all right.
Your grave awaits.
Do I still have the channeling pylon with me? Seems like it's been a while.
Need more time. Your defenses are nothing.
Solid run. Conduit. You guys are all dying. Okay. Neat. More. More.
Your defenses are nothing.
Well, that should be done fast. How long will you take us?
Your grave awaits.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
All the meteorites, and then you're dead. Woohoo! Compare this to the last rift that we did, like, what is it, like 6 level lower at the end of chapter 4 to just get to the set pieces. It was so tight and so hard, and now we just bump the difficulty X levels and it's so much easier. Come on, bro. Oh, that's very sad. We don't get one out of that. Now, the good news is we're gonna get items if we keep going like that. Torment 6 would probably be a good idea. 24 now. 4 levels higher than the previous one. What is this wand? It's a wand. God, I got 2 Paragon levels from just completing the rift. That's nuts. Slorax Madness. The damage. This one finds your death humorous. Are you shitting me? That's really what the wind does. Okay. Well, that's exciting. It's not to be excluded that I can maybe do something with one of those or 2 of those. Would I wait? I'll wait for Firebird maybe. Let us see. Weapon Fragment of Destiny is the advised weapon on the build that I'm looking at right now. Hey, Chaos the Mage. Hope it wasn't too long ago. How you doing? I don't get messages all that often, so sometimes it takes me a second. If you stick around, I will know you're here. Intelligence. I kind of wanted to equip that guy, but it does not really matter, really. To be honest, it does not matter. I'm just gonna do another rift, and that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna increase difficulty a little bit, because this one was smooth as butter. Boom. Going. Actually... and whatever. The normal rift we can just have a Torment 5, it's cool. It's a good wizard, eh? Yeah, it's the set pieces for season 7. They're kind of fun actually. It's a bit of a kaleidoscope. You need to use all the elements. And it's doing some mean damage. I don't know if you've done the season before, but man, I actually had not before season 5 completed a season, and boy, the sets are powerful. Actually, when I did season 5, I don't think I completed the set. No, I did, but I just did and I stopped. And then in season 6, I finished the set and then I tried to optimize the build a bit. And we're gonna do kind of similar this time, I think. And yeah, this is packing some power over here. Ooh, money. We need more enemies. Oh, there you go, like that. Look at that. Torment 5 is just not for us anymore. Whoa, look at... we still get a nice amount of damage, huh? That was a lot of life loss. Oh, yeah, that might be because I don't
I astound my
use diamond skin as often as I should.
not ready yet.
What a miss! Okay.
Dare attack me?
Yeah, what's up with that? Meteor showers. Look at that.
Defenses are nothing.
Where's the enemies? More enemies. Not fast enough. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay.
Your defenses are nothing. Still waiting.
Okay. Ah. Don't you push me. He did. Oh. Oh, more. More. Well, okay. Just sent me right then and there in the explosion. That was nice.
Need more time.
Man, we're chaining. Oh, look at that. There's 2 buses. Another one. Damn. Very happening part of the level. Good for us. Collecting the stuff.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Alright, what now?
Still waiting.
Oh, that was so good. Get used to it. Oh, look, the goblin! The goblin! Kill the goblin! We really need all those gems. Very important. Very important. He's dead? He's dead. It's hard to follow, isn't it? And we dropped a set item. And there's a boss, oh, an elite kind of looking at us right now. But we don't care, we're too cool. Okay. Let's steal that. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. There you go. Alright. Yeah, we need something a little harder. We're gonna get to the Greater Rift level, what now? 26, 28? We can check what the missions are too. Let's just go. So I got at least two items. Where's this guy? Oops. And this thing. Having trouble clicking. Very good. So the thing is, we have the Firebird here, and we could get a bonus of 2 items. That would be when you die, a meteor falls from the sky and revives you, which is sweet. Now, problem. No, this. I don't imagine the damage output is gonna be up to par, because this sword is big. It's a big sword. So 6 well, there's no weapon there, but 600, 400, was that with the buff? So 412, 540, which is actually getting close-ish, because that thing has a critical damage stone on it, and we could also enchant that potentially. So what I can propose, we have the same stone here, so we could compare. Oh no, we need to roll for a socket, so we cannot really make the thing better. We can just kind of roll for a socket and hope to compare, which is kind of annoying because we need to spend a bunch of resources to just get a socket, and then we get to know. Oh, already? No. But you know what? Since things are easy so far, kind of want to try it just for giggles. I mean, we did lose a bunch of damage, so there's no reason it would be particularly good. But it's worth trying. Just for fun. So we're gonna go to Greater Rift. 27. I'm going up to 27 while my damage output is lowered. What do you think about that? So it's close to Torment 7. I think we can do it. Like, things have been so easy. We might get disappointed, but it's okay. Because you can change gear in the rifts, right? No, you can't. So far, so good. Judging by those guys have a bunch of HP, I think. We haven't killed them that fast, but pretty fast. So should be good. But the elites are getting destroyed, so that's good. Now, is it better than the big weapon? I don't really think so. There's no reason. I mean, it's cool to get resurrected, but oh, hey, yay! I got resurrected. Okay, I don't know what killed me though. That's something like that probably. Okay, well that's a bit of a problem then. So I must say, one thing that I don't particularly know how to handle is defense in this game. It's easy to put everything you can into doing damage, but when you go high enough in difficulty, it becomes hard sometimes to, like, you need to spend some of your slots in defense or defensive attributes or defense abilities, and usually I don't particularly know how to handle that. That being said, I have a guide, I have a build, so we'll have a look at it. Doing pretty good still. Wow, with the damage though. Ay. I hope my Phoenix is recharged. I didn't get to see if there was a cooldown somewhere on the screen for the ability that just resurrects me. Let's see. Every 60 seconds. Probably good now. I maybe shouldn't have gone that way. I'm not sure there's gonna be that many enemies over here. Let's see. Alright, there's an exit. Look at that, it's another level of barracks. I'm on US actually. Are you playing on US as well? I think at this stage I'll be open to do a bunch of multiplayer games. That would be fun. because we've kind of progressed well enough. Yeah, I'm on US. What service are you on?
Still waiting. Not ready yet. Defenses are nothing. Need more time.
Look at that. So it's really impressive the bump in power that you get from finishing chapter 4. For those who didn't see, which I'm assuming is most of you, previous episode I finished chapter 4 and doing a rift level 20 was very, very, very tight. I finished the rift with 8 seconds. And now we are 27 with a build that probably has between 100 and 200k less than what we could have. And it is easy. Just because we got the 2 more pieces of the set. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I love the bubble. Look at this thing. So funky looking. I like it.
Still waiting.
Not. Not a problem. Not a care in the world. Cheers. Yeah, I think if you do some rifts, we can probably make that happen. Let's see. Oh, Phoenix! Awesome. I died twice in a row.
Your
That's
defenses
disappointing.
are nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do rifts. That's cool. So let's see. If you want to find me, it is over here. Let me just type it. So I'm 1482. O Minis hashtag 1482. If you're around, I will see you around. Yeah, so Phoenix is cool, but well, I don't know. I would do more damage if I didn't have Phoenix, but on the other hand, the fact that I die very fast doesn't really it doesn't really matter that I do a little bit more damage. I would still die very fast. So I guess maybe Phoenix is good. I don't know. Saved me twice. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Fast cannon much. I think I mean, I know what it, I mean, I can imagine. I think if I looked in the build and I picked up a little bit on the defensive element that I'm supposed to be carrying with me, I might do a little bit better. Right now I'm just breaking faces. That's all I care about.
Didn't see that. Still waiting.
I'm going there. The rift is almost over. I think the boss is gonna appear.
The Rift
There you
Guardian has
go.
arrived.
Alright, bro. Just shooting everything I have. And you're kind of dead. Oh no, I knew I was gonna die, just so you know. But I thought I could kill it first. And I could not, thankfully. Phoenix. Kinda like that thing. Nice thing. So let's just try and get our gem 225. No. No. We get a very bad rate on those 60%. We are at less than 50% success on a 60% chance. Pretty sad. And another Paragon, and going back to town. What is this? It's a pretty source. Probably gonna keep Firebird, but who knows? I like it. Let's just look at it. That's impressive when you look at it that way. Still kind of cool. Look at that. Purple, blue, orange. That's cool. It looks prettier over here though. So this guy, thorns. Yeah, that's not for us. Cool. Well, didn't really grant us anything interesting. Was clicking on stuff. Cool. So what we do now, I think we could get some objectives going. So another 2 levels for completing the rifts, pretty nice. What we could do is Legendary Gem 25, that's not for now. Torment 1. Yeah, so there's the there is the machines, the infernal machines. What is closer to our level though? Kill the Butcher, kill Zoltan Kule. Oh, cool. I always wanted to call him Kule, I think it would be cooler. Rift level 30. Oh, that's very close. And Can-Ice Cube. Oh, we can pull most of those pretty easily, can't we? Let's do Infernal Machines anyways. So I don't know for a fact that Infernal Machines at this level of difficulty, nah, it should be fine. So Infernal Machines is you drop them from the Key Wardens that are this guy over here, and then in all the acts except the 5th, this guy over here with the key, and etc, etc. Used to be that you have to craft those machines, very annoying, but now instead you can just drop them. I think that's what happens now, because there's no parts of a machine anymore.
I can't do that here.
Yeah, you can. No, just put it in your inventory. Does it matter which one? Because there is 1, 2. There's only 1 and 2. So, of the dead and the mercenary, slay the king of the dead, mercenary switch, and the infernal machines for the realm of regret, realm of putridness. Huh? I don't know why there's only 2 of them. So regret and putridness. We'll just get this one. Maybe this one if it's easy. We'll do the other one. So you take a machine that drops from those guys, and you go here. And if you didn't know it, well, too bad. And you go in this room and you open a portal to the unknown, and you go fight. You go fight what? You go fight 2 bosses at the same time. Uh-oh. Did you stun me? What? Hey! I think it was just blocked. Holy schmucks. I got blocked. Well, it's still very doable. I just kind of messed it up. All right, let's be a little bit more careful. I've beat those levels like by just running around the bosses for half an hour before. That being said, our character takes a lot of damage.
I wish I could do that.
All right. So that is done. Wasn't too hard, was it? Cool. Well, done. So we can do the other machine, I suppose. Should be able to pull that off. Thanks, Phoenix. Alright, well, that's another one expedited. Done! 2 objectives. Yeah, that was extremely easy. Man. I guess this build is good. Look at that weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. Too much beer. Yeah. Yeah. So those items, I do believe, if I remember well, are used to make Hellring. I don't have the receipt for Hellring, but they're made from it. They're used to make Hellfire Amulet and Hellfire Ring, I think, which are cool rings. I don't think as unfortunately, it's kind of weird. Like, they're not good enough if you're at my level already. I don't think, but they're good.
Don't be shy.
They were good when I was playing, when I was max, like topping at Torment 6, I think 6 or 7. When I only completed the set of Thorns with my Crusader in the season 5, but I didn't know what I was doing. I just had the set and I was doing as good as I could, and I wasn't trying to optimize. Then I could still wear Hellfire rings. Otherwise, not good enough. So let's say, what do we try to replace now? We're trying to replace the bracers and the ring, probably. The ring has good abilities, which is going to be hard to get away unless we roll a perfect... Oh, you did. I just saw your friend request. Yay. Awesome. We're friends. Yeah, if you come in, we can... Wait a second. Are you Torment 11? That's scary. And you're... Ooh, you have a high level. Okay, let me just grab a couple bracers because that's my thing. Bracers. This one is lame.
Nice on you.
Oh, this one, maybe. I'm just gonna buy a bunch. Chrome. Okay.
You look like you could use a new item of indeterminate usefulness.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stun enemies. Well, I guess. Ah, this one's better. Sure. We're joining our friend Amphitas from the chat, and his character, the wizard. Ribbings.
I got some new things. You should
No one can hear you. Oh. You're high level. Oh no, he's still listening. So. I mean, I don't know how sky's the limit, right? I don't know how high I could go with my character. 11 sounds a little high. So I guess we're doing some rifts. Dying too much. I don't know if you, actually, are you still on the stream or GR keys? Oh, that's a good question. About none. Yeah. Yeah, I get 0. So we need some. So I guess we're gonna do normal rifts. Yeah.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials? I'm injured.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, I forgot. Is he... So, did he not get in, or is he lagging? He's lagging, yeah? He's just in now. Barely. Because nobody's dying. Yeah, I guess I'm a little faster. Yeah, I'm not the correct level though. So... gotta try and... Wow! Did you see that? Yeah. So... Here, friends, we'll introduce you to the concept of getting I don't know how you call it, getting carried. Our friend is running a rift that is way above our pay grade. Way, like way. So, supposedly, what I could do is just wait and get some XP. I am not able though to kill. Look at this, look at this, look at those enemies. Can't even damage them. Yeah. Yeah, he's like way above us. Let's get 780 Paragon level. And I mean, we're Torment 11 for God's sake. I cannot kill the simplest enemy over here. Look at that. I can hit and run them. Just hit them a little bit and somehow they just don't react. And then wait. Firebird is about to come back. That's ridiculous. Like, supposedly I'm... Yeah. Oh, Firebird is not there anymore. Right. That is not good. I'll tell you one thing, it is not good. Okay, well, that's the problem too, because unless he comes and kill the enemies that are at the entrance, I can't even survive and stay in the level so that I get some XP. And I think the XP is... oh, I can pick some loot, I suppose. Just evade those guys. Sound like a thing I could do. I mean, I'm gonna get one shot still. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Getting a drink. Well, I need to be alive to get XP, I do believe. So... he is, and I've kept saying he is because, you know, internet games, old habits. But our friend here is cleaning up. I'm surprised there's not more rare items that dropped. Yeah, so we'll follow for a bit, but I don't think we can quite join this type of game because we're just gonna die. That's all we're gonna do, and we're gonna have to wait and just leech. Look at that, I have a faster computer though. Or connection, I mean, maybe. Oh no. Don't leave monsters for me! I'm so used to Heroes of the Storm that I want to click on the map. Look at this guy, he's so confused. Does he not know I'm here? What the hell?
I didn't think I could get any better.
Look at that. Are those guys just friends? I want to be my. Do you want to be my friend? I feel like if I do a thing, like one single thing, is gonna attack me. Very interesting though. Should we try? Oh, he attacked. Huh. Well, that surely is interesting. I've experienced that I cannot hope to damage that person, that ghost person over here. So, but we need to do stuff though. Oh, look at that! Haha, you got hit. I don't even know how. Don't even know how. Should... No. Bad ghost. Bad ghost. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's almost over. Well, let's try and run. That was good. Pretty good. Ooh, rare! I like rares.
I begin.
Okay, we're doing good. See, we can survive for some time in an almost dead
Guardian has arrived.
environment. That's good to know.
I am strongest.
Woo! Yay! Too bad we can't really do anything. But here's the loot. Yay!
Your valor is unsurpassed. If my old masters could see me now.
So the rift is. Oh, did I close the rift? I hope I didn't, because I don't know if we were intending to. Probably, because I don't imagine Trippings needs anything from that rift. But I could be wrong. Yay, restraint. Gifts for us. Well, I don't think I can use this. Those pants probably not either. Restraint is good, but you do need focus to go with it. Do I actually have one of those? I have a set pieces ring, but I don't think it's no. Lithany of the Undaunted. So this we can keep. I tend to keep the ones that have affixes. That is the orange text. I always want to point on screen because you can. It doesn't really matter, but you can transfer their power to the cube. So might as well try and collect them. Cool. Okay. Greater Rift, okay. 12 millions. Bleh. I'll accept that, but really I should be on my way. I want to see what I can get from that, but I just cannot help at all whatsoever. Our friend here didn't really answer to our messages either. Let's follow them, I guess. The problem with following somebody was... Oh, can we kill those? Barely. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. No, we get followed by a bus! Why? Need to clean up. Well, I mean, they have to run, right? But they have to run. They have to be very, very fast. And apparently, and there might be some burst progress, but so far it's not really working out. I am definitely not gonna help at all whatsoever. I don't even know if I could kill the scarab, the little beetle. Oh, and they died too. Well, they left the game. I don't know if that's I don't know what to think about this. Okay, you know what? We'll I was gonna say the rift is open, so we could wait to see if they're coming back, but unfortunately we're not gonna just be waiting like that. So thanks. It was cool. I mean, I got carried through a rift at level 11, so that was a thing. But I don't think we can do that. That is not for us. Not for us indeed. So we're gonna go back to our level 6 and do our missions and try and get stronger. That sounds like a sound strategy. So we did do blah 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 blah. Let's kill some bosses maybe? Can kill the butcher. I guess we need 7 for Zoltan. Let's go kill the butcher, I suppose. Should be easy. So, butcher. Over here. Torment 6 is piece of cake. And by piece of cake I mean we can still die because we can't really take any damage, but normally we shouldn't have to. Harder to kill those guys than I expected.
Need more time. Stop.
Where is the butcher?
Not ready yet. Faces are nothing.
Look at that. Murder. Okay. So we find the butcher. And we don't really have to wait all that much because the cooldowns are pretty fast. And let's just go and murder. Murder. Oh. Boom. Yeah, he didn't take very much. Flail of Carnage. So this looks like a different style of item that I think since that I picked it up now I can apply it to my items, though it's a Crusader item, so we don't actually need it. Cool. Well, that's it.
I need to go back.
So I'll now have one less mission. Yep. Raider Rift 30, we can totally do that. Yeah, we can totally do that one. Zoltan, we can probably do it. Greater Rift, that's what I was saying. Kanai Cube, totally doable. Legendary Gem, pretty doable as well. So cool. Let's just do a couple of those. What was the level we're looking for again? Level 30 solo. Greater Rift. We're at 52. Oh, it's Torment 11. That's because of our friend. Sure. Let's do just 30 then. And let's empower it. Probably not. Because we don't get that much money. And 5 million is like all of our money, which sucks. And it gives us one extra try at empowering the gem at the end of the level. Come on. Take a lot of damage. And come, really? What's 30 again? Aren't we? I didn't check. Apparently 30 is quite a bit of damage for us. That might be actually kind of tricky. I was hoping this would be fairly easy. Doesn't really look like it's gonna be that easy. What was I saying? I have no idea. I have no idea what I was saying. Okay. Woohoo! Spamming. So it's good to see that you can still race to damage in this game. I mean, I think it's how most of the game works. Like, there is very little accent, there's very little importance to tanking damage. There's a lot of importance to dishing out damage and just killing people before they kill you. I never looked into very tanky builds, maybe Barbarian, maybe Crusader, but otherwise, for most of the other builds that I've seen, it's just all about killing people very fast, and you also die very fast. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, makes for a pretty fun way to play. But when you die, you're just like, I'm dead. And you don't really know why. So to that effect, what they have that's very efficient is a bunch of shields, right? So you can be very, very resistant for a couple seconds, or maybe even revive when you die. And the idea is you're gonna have killed everybody by the time the cooldown resets. And unless you mess up, the gravy train never stops. Well, we take a lot of damage, but we're still pretty far ahead of the clock, so good times. Unstoppable. Hey, I got phoenixed. I'm pretty impressed actually with the Phoenix, especially since I have this power that gives me automatic diamond skin. So if I mess up, I get diamond skin. If I double mess up, I get resurrected. That plus potions, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. This game actually has a mode where if you die forever. Can you imagine? I play a little bit of it. I actually still have a character that's close to level 70 or maybe past 70. I'll have to check. But I haven't played it recently.
Did you? Need more time.
Look at all of those peeps. So we're about to finish the rift. Good times. Yeah, that's probably should do it.
Still waiting.
Just gonna kill those guys first.
The Rift Guardian is here.
There you go.
Not ready yet.
She should die very soon. There you go. Alright. See, level 30 you get 2 rares, a unique, 150 shards. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wait, 1 rare or 2 rares? 1 unique or set? Sorry. 1 set or 2 sets? 1 set is the answer. Cool. You wanna get my gem to 25? Pretty please. 23. 24. 25. Completed 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 objectives.
I need to go back.
Okay. So that's cool. Our friend just disappeared, didn't they? I guess they did. Connection, maybe? Computer fried? That's possible. That happens. Level 30. Paragon 91. Can you imagine he was... They were 780. Paragon 780. And your Paragon level are what you gained for the season only. It's not connected to your main character. So 780 Paragon level for the season only. That is a little bit impressive. That is a little bit impressive. Firebird shoes. Yes, please. Firebird shoes. I don't know exactly how we're gonna mix and match those, but now I can decide to remove this, put the shoes in instead, and maybe put my Tal Rasha source, change another one of those items for another one. So many possibilities. I have actually no idea what I would do with those possibilities, but it's good to know that we can do that. So we have boots and we have source. Just making sure there is no... You need 4 set items to get the second bonus. The second bonus is dealing fire damage with one of your skills causes the enemy to take 1,000 weapon damage as fire per second for 3 seconds. If an enemy is burning up to 3 different skills simultaneously, the enemy will ignite, dealing 3,000 per second until they die. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Legs, torso, head, hands, and feet. So, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we can have the second bonus because all of those items, the legs is one of mine, the torso is one of mine, the head is one, the hand also, and the feet is this. So I cannot have the 4 item bonus at the same time of my 6 item bonus over here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's a 2-hand. Oh, it's a 1-hand. Well, hello. Well, hello. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna craft those. And this one, I guess I'm still gonna keep, though I'm pretty far gone not using those anymore. 550 here would be 610. It's not even that much a difference anymore. So that's good to know. Very good to know. So we're gonna craft those things and yeah, totally. Okay, so I have 3 legendary craft pieces of 4 even. So what I can do is I can attempt putting a socket on that thing. Do I want to though is the thing. I think not, because tell you what, I'm not collecting them that fast, and if I want to spend them at the time where I'll have an actually good weapon, might as well start saving. Let's roll weapons. How's that? Yeah, let's roll weapons.
Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, Gesture of Orpheus. Not good enough. We just cool down on slow time. Sure, whatever. And that thing. Okay, so putting this here. So one thing we could do, in the interest of getting money and progressing towards this objective over here, which is equip Canai's cube with armor, weapons, and ring, we could run a couple missions. First though, let's check what we need to achieve at all. We have the set dungeon, and we have Zoltan at Torment 7, and we have Power Cube. Okay. I propose to you that we go kill Zoltan at Torment 7. Oh wait, no, we're at 6. So we're gonna kill Zoltan at Torment 7. Hopefully we're gonna succeed. And then we can run a little bit of missions to get some money, get some items to extract powers from our... I mean, to be honest, we probably already have the materials for this. Let's see. So we need a weapon and a ring. Actually, I should just check how much it costs. So extract legendary power is one of each of those things. Actually, we might have very little of them. And then death breath. Yeah, we probably don't have that many of those. We have 2 flasks, 5, but we don't have any of the... Damn, I forgot. So this, this, I guess so. So let's see. Yeah, oh no, it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are all the items. We need 2, so we need 1 more of this only. Good to know. Obtained from Act 1 harder cages. Okay, so tell you what. Now that we're on Torment 7, hopefully it's not too hard. Well, let's check. Yeah, let's check. So what could be kind of hard? We're gonna go kill a monster, boss. We're gonna kill a boss and see if that's easy enough. And if it is, we'll try and do the 5 missions at Torment 7. I mean, we didn't need to do Torment 7. We could have just lowered the difficulty for this. Actually, we should, yeah, because it is doable, but really it's kind of hard. Yeah, screw that. So what we're gonna do is go see if we can kill Zoltan. Zoltan is here. So Zoltan needs us to be at Torment 7. Otherwise we're gonna go to 6, maybe even 5. and run a bunch of missions. I feel like we can kill a boss. Got confused for a second because the mission didn't want me to go there. You're dead. Shit, my Phoenix is on cooldown. What should I do? Attack! That's what I should do. Okay. Done. Alright, so that was easy. I like how twitchy this thing is. So let's go down to, I want to go down to 5, so that way we know that we're gonna be zipping through. And nope. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Act 1 missions so that we get the material for extracting 2 powers from legendary items for the cube, and when that is done we will be 1 mission away from completing the chapter, and we can try and do the set dungeon. Who knows, if it's easy enough we might succeed, and that would be amazing because that would be the entire chapter, but usually they're still pretty hard, and I predict that by the time we get there I might not want to spend an hour doing 15 attempts. So okay, we need to go to the royal quarters. So the royal quarters are a pretty new area, which is from last season, I think. The one connected to the set dungeons, maybe the season before. And supposedly if you, this is how you discover where to find your set dungeon, yeah. Though internet, thanks to the power of the internet, we can look it up. We don't have to go and figure it out over here. Especially since they actually only give you some sort of weird hint, if I remember well. Which is just not what we need. We need to know where to go. Okay. Alright, done. Really though? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, scratching. God. Itchy. You good now? There's more. Just want to be left alone. What even what I wanted to do? That work. I guess that works. At least now I'm safe. Woo. Well, I'll tell you what. Torment 5, more fun than Torment 11 for me. Even though we did gain a bunch of XP. Oh, look at that. There's a goblin over there. Goblin? Hey, goblin. Alright. Okay, where's the bus? Okay. Couldn't resist. There's just too many people here. Yeah. It's gotta be that way. It's got to be. It's got to be. Clicking on cadavers. I like clicking on dead bodies. You never know what they hide. I found some pretty cool stuff in dead bodies in the past. Pretty cool stuff indeed. Okay. And that's it. Easy enough. Destroy the jar of souls. Can do that. Yes, sir. Not interested, sorry. Moving on. Where's the jar? Where is the goddamn jar? Where's the jar? Okay, I'll kill you. Worth it. Here's the jar. So the thing with the jar is you don't really have to kill anybody until it's the end. Look at that. We're fourth in and enemies barely get to me. And I didn't move. Now I'm moving.
Magic is nothing. I need to hold out a little longer.
That's a lot of skeletons. Survive for the whole minute is pretty easy, as you can see. I haven't actually been hit, so technically it could be Torment a million, and I shouldn't be dead. All right, now kill those guys. Okay,
My knowledge increases.
done. That was all right. Professionals. I'm impressed. I hope you're impressed. Oh man. Look at that. Torment 5 is no match for us. Going on up. We can do it. Khazra-dûn. Oh, Khazra-dûn. Oh, that's weird. So I'm so used to having to clean up the level 2 of dungeons that I didn't expect having to clean the actual initial level. Don't remember that was a thing. So we're cleaning up this level. And that's fine with me.
Awaits. Not ready.
Okay, 2 enemies. 2 enemies. Where are they? So we have one more after that. That's the butcher. Nice. Pretty efficient. Oh wait, what? No way! No way! I was sure I would have killed enough people by the time I killed the jar. I didn't realize I wasn't. That's hilarious. Alright, well let's kill 2 people then, I suppose. Oh, how about those 2? Okay. Alright. Efficient. Efficient.
The fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I am simply
A
suffering
pallid malaise?
by
Jeez.
the recent change of plan.
That is some vocabulary. Pallid malaise. I don't know what pallid means. I know what malice means because French. I don't know what pallid means.
If only they could see me now.
Oh, so many people to kill. So fun. Okay. Let's just go wherever we need to be.
Not ready yet. Your defenses are nothing.
Jon Snow. That's a thing, right? Your defenses are nothing, Jon Snow. Book. Let's listen to it this
I
time.
am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
That's it? Okay. Well, we know why we're not listening to them. They are not very interesting.
Just warming up. Still waiting.
Okay. Alright, this is happening. Butcher. Straight to the point. So, 5 missions, Act 1, about to be done. Right here in front of your eyes. On Responsible Gaming.
Still waiting.
Done. Cool. Done, 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 done.
Returning to town.
I know. No need to point it out.
Well done.
Thank you. I think so too, actually. So scrap the crap. Hashtag scrap the crap. Yeah, scrap the crap. This thing is gonna get scrapped too. Repair. Just get all the stuff. Teach some things to our friend here. Nothing to scrap yet. Teach this here. Identify those here. That's a good couple of things. Skeleton King. Those are nice Pauldron. I like them. Do like them. Therefore physical and you know, people like to brawl. That's what they're for. A Skeleton King. Oh, it's not even the real Skeleton King thing. That's weird. Skeleton King is a set. This is a rare item. It's an ancient item. My oh my. Okay. Alright. That's like one of the first ancient items that I dropped. But we don't care. And this is a new set. Okay. I'm just gonna store them then, I guess. Okay. Now we have more than we need. Now the question is, what do we scrap? And it so happens that we don't have any legendary ring except for the goblin ring. We could replace this. We could use this, or we could use that to prepare for when we get the set. 560, 557, very similar. Yeah, let's screw this. Let's just use this because I don't know that we're gonna get the gem. I assume we're gonna get the gem back, but just in case, spend the money. Wait, we don't have any other ring, so might as well scrap this one. And then we need to scrap a weapon. Weapons are something that finds our death humorous. I think this might be it. Otherwise, it's gonna be chance to fight through the pain when enemies hit you. Okay, yeah, maybe. Chance to summon a demonic slave, which is actually kind of cool, or okay. Heal for 4% of your missing life when you kill an undead enemy. I don't know how often that happens. Tough, huh? Let's just use that. Like, this is just hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, that sounds funny. So we need 11115.
I'm not as bad as I look. Really? Stop walking away.
Humor. Wait, what? Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Okay, we're good to go. So one of those, one of these, one of those, one of these, one of those, and one of these. Transmute. Yes. Pew, 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 pew. Boom. So, in case you weren't following, those are the ingredients we need to extract a power for the cube. And once we extract the power for the cube, we can use the power even though we're not using the item. I don't even know. Oh, that's the goblin ring. Oh, so I guess I'm still gonna have the goblin. Oh crap, I thought I was rid of the goblin. I am not. The goblin will follow us forever. Alright, so now we have goblin, diamond skin when we're about to die, and something is gonna mock us when we die, which is actually funny. So like real funny, like trust me, it is actually hilarious. Okay, so as it turns out, we have everything we need but the set dungeon. Tal Rasha set dungeon. I'm gonna look that up because there's no reason we would bother. Need to go to the old ruins in Act 1, go to the old Trisman Road and make your way down the path at the bottom left corner, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna watch a video, it's gonna take me half a second. So we're going to Adria's hut, which is the old ruins. We leaving by the right, we progressing through the corridor and we find it very easily. Okay, let's see if I can find that. So old ruins. And I'll explain to you quickly what this set business means. So set dungeon, pretty tricky dungeons, pretty hard to beat usually. They appear when you have a set. Oh, there you go. Yes, sir. So the conditions are kill 90 enemies, don't get bitten by a rockworm. That is lame. I do not care for that objective at all. Mastery, complete objective in time limits. No hero will die when taking fail damage. Yeah, sure. Game difficulty has no effect. What? That's all the objectives. Kill 90 enemies while Tal Rasha is stacked 4 times. Ah. So basically, this sounds very easy apart from the freaking rockworm. This basically sounds like we're gonna have an easy time, except if we get beaten, which sucks. Because I don't want to care for avoiding rockworms. That sounds lame. Let's see. Plus, I haven't met any rockworms so far, so I don't know. They're probably gonna take me by oh, really? Okay. I guess I'm a died. We need to kill every single person in this dungeon too, which is potentially tricky at times. I'm almost feeling like I'm not doing enough damage. I am seriously concerned when the rockworms are gonna kick in. We have almost killed 90 enemies with the 4 stacks of Tal Rasha on, which is exactly what I was describing before. I was pretty confident that as long as the set dungeon would impose that we just do a lot of Tal Rasha stacks, we would be fine, because that's really something we can control. Make sure we use all of our skills. Now, killing everybody within the time limit and not getting beaten by a worm, I have no idea. Plus, unfortunately, we don't have travel powers. That's also a concern because I don't know this dungeon yet. Wow. Okay. So that did happen. So I guess we're done now. Oh, I took fatal damage too. Okay. Alright, so tell you what. I propose we do this one more time. I don't want to start grinding the dungeon. What I want though is to try and figure out the shape of the dungeon, and we can die, can we? That's funny. Figure out the shape of the dungeon and maybe, yeah, try one more time, see if we win. If we don't, we'll leave it for next time. I'll probably do a video with a bunch of attempts, or I will upload the successful attempt. This dungeon is kind of big, actually. So it goes all the way there, and let's check out what's on the other side too. I want no surprises. I cannot click when I have the map, otherwise I would. But so it's round, something on the right. Yeah, it's kind of big. It's big-ish. It's big-ish. Not get beaten by the rockworm. I almost feel like there might actually be only one rockworm. It kind of looks like there might only be one. Okay, there was nothing here. So, tab to close the map, world map, and one to center the map. Interesting. Boom. So we'll try one more time. I also get the feeling that we don't really need to care how many people we kill with the 4 stacks, because it kind of comes naturally. Am I at negative life? No? Okay. I have pretty darn low life, actually. Lose it all and you're dead. That's life for you guys. Fast regenerating resource used for most wizard skills. Okay, Old Tristram Road. Really? Okay, nice. Let's try again. Yeah, I think we'll kill the enemies with the 4 stacks naturally. So what we want is just focus on going fast, and potentially not dying also would be a good thing. I have to be careful not to miss anybody. So I'll be honest, I don't actually remember the entire layout fully, but I reckon. Oh, this guy. Let's go and kill this guy, make sure. That's a very good thing to do. Is he dead? I hope he's dead. Because I still think there's a chance there's only one rockworm. And if that's the case, then that's a very good start. Come on. Okay. See, I didn't care at all for which exactly skill I was using, and I'm already at 70 people killed with 4 stacks. Oh no, there's another rockworm! God damn! Alright, 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 I'm getting into this, so I'll try one more time. I'll try one more time. I'll try one more time. Maybe another time after that. Okay, so we need to kind of look under our feet and make sure we see if there's a rockworm. I don't like it. Diablo is a very messy game. If I have to pay attention under my feet, it's gonna be tricky. Now, the counterpart to this is the first rockworm seemed to be appearing at the same spot both times. So I'm assuming the second one as well. So we can probably wait. Oh, come on! Well, here's to be contradicted. So let me just check if there's a rockworm here. Yes, there is. And where was the next one? It was somewhere around.
I'm injured. I wish I could do that.
So how do they? Okay. So
Your defenses are nothing.
I guess if you don't stop, if you try and stop very rarely, why is all the enemies still alive? I thought they would not be there when I lose. If I try and stop running as little as possible, I will see a rockworm emerge from the ground, and it won't be biting me, I guess. Still very random. I'm so scared now. Because I mean, you don't ever stop running.
I must wait longer.
I never want to stop running now. That's actually pretty painful.
I'm so good, I astound myself.
Makes me less efficient. Okay, one thing that I would love to know is how many rockworm there is in this level. If there is a consistent number of them, that would be very helpful. And I might just look that up. So now what we're gonna check out is if the rockworm is still over here. Yes. Okay, it's dead. I want to check out quickly in there, make sure I left nothing. I did leave something. Okay. Is there a rockworm over here? Yes, there is. Alright. Now, I don't actually know about the other rockworms. Fuck you. Okay. So there's one here. I don't care. Man, what's up with that rockworm? It was very resistant. Alright, I got into this. I apologize though there's nothing to apologize for. I'm gonna try a couple times. What is this? Yet more questions. I've seen things like this. I have no idea what they're for. We'll think about it later. So, I'm getting to think that there is a rockworm lower around here that I didn't notice the first time around, because it's been a couple times that I noticed it this time. So let's just make sure we don't get caught by it. So that's a good sign, because that means it would seem that the rockworm is actually still in predictable places. We just need to learn them. Which was really what I hoped to begin with. So around here, right? Okay. This one I saw coming, which is a good thing. Now, Let's go grab the second rockworm. Is it dead or is it not dead? Couldn't tell. I think it's dead. Let's say it's dead, okay? Yeah, let's say it's dead. So 2 rockworms. Well, that's a pretty easy set dungeon actually. Like, if all you have to do is know where the rockworms are, we are fine. Just kill this one. Okay. So, next rockworm. Kinda getting into saying this name, rockworm. So, as it turns out, I'm not doing as much kills with 4 stacks as I hoped. Shit, there's gonna be more worms, I don't know where. Here, for example. Oh. Wait, so are the workworms still gonna pop? I'm interested. So there was one here. I was expecting the rockworm, that's the sad part. I was looking out for it. Man, this dungeon is big. There's one here. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is what it's gonna be about. Okay. I swear this is... What time is it? How long has this stream been? It is about 10. Screw it, let's keep on trying. Who cares? We'll see. I might end up giving up tonight, but I'm gonna try keeping on trying until I win, and if I do succeed, what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the video so that I'll leave a link in the video so that you can go to the successful attempt. Wow, only touch it once would kill me? God. Not cool. So, one rockworm around here. Okay. Okay, so number 1. Number 2 is up here. You're gonna kill it dead. Dead. Number 2. So the worst part is those little guys over here. If we clean up and we leave one behind, we will lose. And that is super not cool. Okay, number 2, number 3 is coming up. Alright, you ready? I'm gonna keep my teleport. There we go. Off we go. Oh, it's here. Okay, number 3 is dead. Alright, going out for number 4. I am super glad they're at the same position every time. Super glad. Oh no! Fudge. So, one thing though. So that's 4. Let's just go around the map. Number 4. And see, and the other part is see if I can predict them too. So 4 was here. There's probably a 5 here. Around the furnace is, oh no, before the furnace
If only they could see me now.
is number 5. There is one up on the top of the corner. Oh no, there is here. Number 6 before. Shit, this one I forgot. That was 6. 7 is up on top of the corner over there. I don't know why I'm killing those guys. Yeah, it's just not care. 7 around here. Somewhere. Here. No. So that's 7. We don't care about this guy. Yeah, let's move on. So that was 7. If we do the angle first, which might be an okay way of going about things. Then there's probably one around there. Yep. So I could translate all the numbers. We'll see. If I kill that one first, I guess. So that's 8. That's 9 right before the fork. There's gonna be another one soon, I feel it. Wait, what? Complete? What? 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 See, that's another thing that I never got. It happened to me at the previous time too. I felt like I got my achievement before I actually really finished the thing. What? I have no idea. Why did he give me an achievement? I think I completed it. I don't know. So this says primary objectives, mastery, complete all objectives within time limits. So what I'm guessing is complete any set dungeon while wearing 6 pieces bonus for set class. No. So I'm guessing you need to finish the set dungeon, but you don't need to get the mastery of it. Let's quickly check if the next chapter contains an objective about achieving mastery, maybe. Surprisingly easy, I suppose. Though we were getting there. We're at 9 rockworm almost memorized, and there was probably like 10 tops. I don't get this. Oh, you need to click. Oh, so stupid. So finish finish level 70 Nephilim Rift, Torment 10, doable. Level 3 legendary gems to level 35, annoying, doable. Craft a flawless royal gem, doable. Slay the Soul of Evil, Torment 10, so that's the other machines that I was showing you. the Infernal Machines, but at Torment 10 now. Master any set dungeon, that's the thing. Okay, so I actually think I finished this one at the previous in the previous season, though I don't know. So right now I don't know exactly what I want to do. We have unlocked this mastery. I do know for a fact though that if I achieve the next chapter, that will be the last, because the one after that is just stupid. You need to grind, and I am not in for that business. But I don't know, depending on the mood, there is a bunch of chance that I just want to run some rifts. I don't really know about, I don't know how many videos of running random rifts I can make though, but I mean, you know, turn the stream on, I'll probably just make them. I'll probably run some rifts and have some fun, because that's what we're about. I do wonder what that thing is. I invite you to look it up. Yet more questions. Okay, I'll just do it so that I can tell you, okay? I'm looking stuff up so that you don't have to. Isn't that cool? Yet more question, Diablo 3. Read. Absolutely nothing. What? They contain a secret. It's just set dungeon lore. Are you kidding? Oh, yes. I see. I think I see. Yeah. So, yeah. So I don't know when exactly it dropped, but this is oh yeah, it dropped inside the dungeon, I remember. So actually that's not what I thought then. I thought it was something that drops when you go to the manor, Lyric Manor, that's supposed to tell you what the set dungeon is. It's just lore telling you the story about the dungeon. The portals defied my attempts to shut them, but that no longer matters. There is something about these dungeons, a pattern that I can't quite see, but I feel it constantly. I'm continually rebuffed in my attempts to pass them, but it's only a matter of time. And these messages, who or what is the Alliance of the Dying Sun? What is their purpose? That is cryptic. I appreciate the lore, except the entire rest of Diablo kind of doesn't care about the lore at all whatsoever, and this is just like sort of interesting, sort of mysterious, yeah, like higher level of lore in a game where you just don't care. So cool. Just probably not in the right place, I guess, or too late, or sorry that you made efforts in this particular game. I mean, the real thing, if we want to be demanding, is you should have made your game interesting from a lore standpoint from the beginning, but that's hard. Or maybe it's just, yeah, the game doesn't care about the lore, and the person who wrote this paragraph was a little too good for it, because now it's sort of kind of interesting. So that's it. I guess we did the entire Slayer. Champion seems like it's gonna be a bore. Royal Gem is maybe something that's within our reach, but I mean, just it's totally doable. Like I can probably run Torment 8 right now. I would guess. Let's see, how much money do we have? So if we do, let's say those. So 3 of those gives us a, wait, what? Oh, we don't even have the receipt for that. Okay. Flawless, royal. So is that the mission to do a royal? Whoops. What was over here? Flawless royal. Okay, so we need another receipt for to be able to make that. Those things, level 3 legendary gems to 35, pretty annoying, pretty boring. We have one at 25 right now, which means we need to run a lot of greater rifts at a higher difficulty to be able to just augment one of our stones to 35, let alone 3 of them. So that's quite something. Then we need to beat a rift at Torment 10, which is gonna be a little hard. Then machines at Torment 10 might be okay. Master the Set Dungeon actually seems like it won't be that hard. Kill Malthael, Torment 10, pretty annoying actually, because he's a pretty tough boss if you have a high Torment difficulty. At least if you're not quite at the level, then it becomes complete pain. Urzel also, except it's more about not making mistakes, because this guy has a ton of life and doesn't do all that many damage, so you just need to make sure you don't make any mistake. And Greater Rift level 40. Actually, that's funny, it doesn't sound like so far from what we have, but I guess it might be. It's probably between 8 and 10 Torment, I'm assuming. So yeah, cool. Well, I'll certainly look up a little bit what we can do with our build. My inclination is I'll probably just run when I actually want to be chill and run a couple rifts on my own. I'll probably do that and kind of grind and get some better gear, and then I'll come back to the stream if we want to run some kind of fun stuff, or if I want to show you how badass I got. As a reminder, right now we can do something like, I think Torment 7 was getting tough-ish, and I guess Torment 8 is probably gonna be too hard for us to not die unless I start looking at what I'm supposed to do to just survive, instead of putting, you know, intelligence everywhere so that I do more damage. Actually, let's see, I have 5 of those. Should we try and, oh no, we say we save the ingredients so that I can get a slot onto a different item later, not this one. So cool. Here's our dude. He's a cool dude, I have to say. This is Lady Lou, I think. Lady Lou. What's her name again? Morton Lou. Yeah, that's Lady Lou. Oh, this one is cool. It's big. No, it's a pony. Oh, it's a weird. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. It's kind of badass. Cool, awesome. Thanks for watching. I think that was a good one. We basically did the entire Slayer chapter in one go in about 2 hours, so that's pretty sweet. We will not do the champion chapter in 2 hours. That is not something that's gonna happen. Like I said, I'll be grinding, and I'll be seeing you back next time with a fully set up build and see how much ass we can kick. Thanks for watching. Do follow and subscribe and like, and actually tell me what you want more and less of, because that's important to me. I want to know. Thanks for being here again. See you next time. Play responsibly.